Israel's army on Sunday launched fresh airstrikes on the blockaded Gaza Strip for a third day as mediation efforts by Egypt appear to have agreed a ceasefire early on Monday. Sunday's attacks wounded at least 4 Palestinians when an Israeli warplane struck a target near a house in the city of Khan Yunis in the southern strip. Israeli airstrikes hit Gaza on Sunday amidst truce efforts. Israel's army on Sunday launched fresh airstrikes on a blockaded Gaza Strip for a third day as mediation efforts by Egypt appear to have agreed a ceasefire early on Monday. Sunday's attacks wounded at least 4 Palestinians when an Israeli warplane struck a target near a house in the city of Khan Yunis in the southern strip. The violence appeared to have ended after Egypt's negotiations with both parties involved in the conflict. The Israeli army said in a statement that the warplane attacked a number of activists of the Islamic Jihad resistance movement who were in a weapons warehouse in the strip. Later on Sunday, the Saraya al-Quds Brigade, the armed wing of Islamic Jihad, announced that 4 of its members had been martyred by 2 separate Israeli attacks in the central and eastern Gaza Strip. Israeli warplanes also attacked another target in the vicinity of a house belonging to the Akil Palestinian family at the Nuseirat refugee camp in a central strip, damaging the house. Since Saturday, at least 18 Palestinians, including a pregnant woman and her infant child, have been killed and more than 100 others wounded by Israeli airstrikes. The escalation in the Gaza Strip started when 4 Palestinians were martyred, including a teenager, and 51 wounded on Friday in an Israeli army attack on Hamas-affiliated sites and a separate attack on a rally against the decade-long occupation and siege of the Gaza Strip. The Israeli assaults were met by Palestinian resistance factions, launching some 600 rockets towards Israeli settlements, killing 3 people according to Israeli authorities. More than 80 Israelis have received medical treatment since Saturday from Palestinian rocket attacks, including 62 for panic attacks, Megan David Adam of the Emergency Services said earlier Sunday. On Saturday, a building where Anadolu Agency's office in Gaza was located was destroyed by Israeli warplanes. Meanwhile, U.S. President Donald Trump threw his support behind Israel on the ongoing airstrikes in the blockaded Gaza Strip. Once again, Israel faces a barrage of deadly rocket attacks by terrorist groups Hamas and Islamic Jihad. We support Israel 100% in its defense of its citizens, Trump tweeted. To the Gazan people, these terrorist acts against Israel will bring you nothing but misery. End the violence and work towards peace. It can happen, he said.